bloody cold. I'll start again.
We are cutting that out. No, I just. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is fucking flying. I'm spinning out, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi guys! It's me, Sandy from Sea in Australia again, and today I've got
How you going?
Aussie Wildman Adventures here, Damian Duffy.
You got it right this time.
Right?
Been working
Good,
on my
hey?
last name. Alright.
He knows a lot about wildlife. While I got him to tell us a little bit more about currently.
Those are little bastards that bite you, by the way. That's what I've been
Just
swinging
show
at.
me what it is.
Little biting flies.
What is it?
Little March flies. And they're in the wrong time of year. It's not March, but they fly around and they bite you and it hurts like buggery. What you do is you wait until they land and then they're going to bite
Slow
you.
down. We need to just clarify this. You're talking to Germans?
Okay.
So, slow down.
Hello. So they bite you, but when they land on you, you wait like 3 or 4 seconds and then bang, and then you throw them in the water and you can watch the fish eat them.
Okay. Luckily, they just going onto you at the moment. I'm fine. Okay, so we are touching on a few topics like crocodiles, cassowaries, snakes, spiders,
Toads.
toads, and then we are talking about wait a while as well, and whatever he comes up with.
And stinging tree.
Dinging tree, yeah. So you guys often ask me, what about the crocodiles on the beaches or in general? Freshwater crocodiles and saltwater crocodiles. So maybe you can tell us a little bit more about it. How dangerous are they to us? Tourists.
Crocodiles are everywhere. They're in the schools, they're in the shop. No, look. Crocodiles. We do have freshwater and saltwater crocodiles. Both are potentially dangerous. Only one really is potentially deadly, and that is the saltwater crocodile. Freshwater crocodiles, if you don't bother them, they don't bother you because you are not on the menu. They don't want to eat you. If you try and touch them or get selfies with them, people do it. People try and do it all the time. I can get selfies with freshies, but I'm a professional. So seriously though, don't try it. They've got big sharp teeth, and they will ruin your day. All right.
Are they here on those waterfalls?
No.
Where are
So I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Saltwater crocodiles eat meat, and you are made of meat. They can take down Asiatic water buffalo that weigh up to and over like 500 kilos. I think they can weigh up to a ton, and crocodiles can eat them. So the whole top end of Northern Australia is crocodile habitat, saltwater crocodile habitat. So only swim in designated swimming areas. Now, Sandy just mentioned waterfalls, etc. Rocks and rapids will not stop crocodiles. Just because there's rapids there, it doesn't mean a crocodile's not there. What will stop a crocodile is really cold water. Really cold water, crocodiles don't like it because they need to stay warm. That's how they survive. But that said, also, only swim in designated swimming areas. There are heaps of safe places to swim in Far North Queensland. Heaps of them. But there's also heaps of places you can't swim. All right? So don't be silly and swim in places you shouldn't. The beaches, in the summer months, you get irukandji and box jellyfish. So box jellyfish is the most toxic thing known to man. If you get stung by 2 meters of those tentacles, you will die within 20 minutes from full respiratory failure. So box jellyfish don't muck around. Always swim inside the nets at the beach. When you do swim at the beaches during the rest of the year, only swim in the designated swimming areas between the flags. Don't swim near any creek or river mouths. That's on the northern beaches of Cairns. As you go further north, up past Palm Cove, There's a few spots there. Past Palm Cove, there's like a bit of a gap. There's a beautiful drive. Then you get to Port Douglas. You can swim at 4 Mile Beach at Port Douglas. I wouldn't be swimming out too far anyway. Occasionally you get tiger sharks and such out there. But crocodiles do traverse. They use the coastline as a kind of freeway in between creeks and rivers. So just because they're not there now doesn't mean there won't be one tomorrow or next week or even in 5 minutes time. You've always got to be really cautious in Northern Australia. The beaches aren't the best anyway. They're good to look at, but swimming wise, you want to go to a beautiful beach, go down south, go to the beaches on the Sunshine Coast of Queensland. You know, beautiful beaches down at Noosa and Kings Beach, places like that. But yeah, you can still swim if you choose to. You go further north of Port Douglas, do not swim at the beach whatsoever. There's more crocodiles up there. The further north you go, the more crocodiles there are. I recently heard from some tourists that they've been swimming at Cape Tribulation Beach. A couple of years ago, someone was grabbed by a 4.5 metre crocodile, dragged into the water and killed on that exact beach, okay? Big crocodiles live around there. Little crocodiles live around there. The fact that any crocodiles live around there should be enough for you to not go into the water.
Yeah.
There's no human necessity to go into water. You don't need to do that to survive. Therefore, if you want some recreation, go into one of the beautiful cold creeks where you know 100% there's no crocodiles, yeah, and you can swim there. Swim in a pool. Don't have a cold shower. Just don't risk your life. Seriously, don't do it. I see it way too much.
I actually prefer to be at the cold waterfalls here, like we are now in Stony Creek, and it's just nice and fresh.
Yeah, there's plenty of places you can go. Ask a local. Don't just ask any local, okay? Some locals will tell you that you can swim wherever you want. Some locals will tell you you can swim in Chinaman Creek, you know what I mean? You can't. There are crocodiles everywhere. You can't swim in the Daintree River. You can't swim at Cape Tribulation Beach. There's lots of places you can't swim. If you're totally concerned, if you want a list, I can give you a list. Send me a message. I'm sure she'll put up a link to my page or something like that. Send me a message. I might actually do a quick little video myself and put the list up and so everyone can share that around. But there's a bunch of places that are safe that you can swim, and if you stick to those places, you'll never ever have a problem. And they're pristine, absolutely magical places to swim. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Never ever risk it. It doesn't matter if there's 1 crocodile, 10 crocodiles, or 100 crocodiles, okay? All you need is 1, and that crocodile can ruin your life, literally.
Cool.
I'm very passionate about the crocodile thing. What happens, see, it's not just human lives getting lost, it's not just people putting themselves at risk. Crocodiles aren't the most liked animal for some reason. I think they're fantastic. They're such an incredible species. But when someone gets attacked by a crocodile, they go and kill the crocodile. A bunch of people with no understanding want to go and kill more crocodiles because they think it's making it not safe. They don't hang around in playgrounds. They don't hang around in schools. They're not waiting around trying to kill you. The only way you will get attacked by a crocodile is if you do something stupid, like go into the water at night time drunk, like most attacks have occurred. If you stay out of their habitat and stay away from the water's edge, you will never have a problem with a crocodile. You can go and see them though. They're a species that a lot of people want to come and see. Most people go to the Northern Territory. They do have crocodiles here in North Queensland as well. Not as many, nowhere near as many, but they do have some. And there's plenty of places you can go and see them safely. You go see a tour operator, you go up to Solar Whisper on the Daintree River. That guy's been working on the river for 20 years. He can show you crocodiles, plenty of other wildlife, give you all the awesome information from the safety of a vessel. Okay? You're never going to have a drama on one of those guided tours. That's my advice on that.
I also...
There's about 10 minutes of your video.
Yeah,
John.
so I think we're just gonna stop this topic and just talk about crocodiles and make another video. I also get asked about, or not asked actually.
Sorry, my pants are getting a bit tight here. They're still wet from swimming.
And I say, oh, well, the ocean right here on our beaches, Clifton Beach, Trinity, Palm Cove, is too rough. There won't be a crocodile. So what do you say about it? Like,
I say that's a load of shit.
Okay.
So, in regards to the water being too rough, that's rubbish. Okay, crocodiles don't only go for a swim when the water's nice and calm. Yeah. There are times of the year when the water is very, very choppy. If that crocodile wants to get from one creek to the other, he'll do it. Some crocodiles traverse the ocean between islands, between here and Papua New Guinea, between here and the Philippines. They can swim that far if they really want to. And that's big open ocean with big waves, rough seas. Crocodiles can do that. They can go to very, like, they can go pretty deep. They can go like 30, 40 metres, no worries, underneath the water. They can hold their breath in a non-stress related situation for like up to 8 hours under the water. So just because you can't see a crocodile, you can watch the water for 2 or 3 hours, no crocodile. Think it's safe, there's a 5 metre crocodile sitting on the bottom just waiting. So as far as choppy water goes, it's not a big deterrent. It's no guarantee that crocodiles aren't going to be there. Never ever use that as a guarantee, because that's just asking for trouble.
And just please be aware of the signs.
Yeah, always. Yeah. There's signs up. The signs aren't a joke, people. I'm sorry, I sound like I'm yelling. So this is another thing that I see, and it does make me want to yell at people, because there's a crocodile sign here right on the edge of the beach and there's people swimming in the water. Or there's a crocodile sign here right on the edge of the creek and people swimming in the water. That's just asking for trouble. Crocodiles are not a joke. Crocodiles are potentially very dangerous, and if you enter their habitat, they will kill you. They will grab you, they will drown you, they will rip you apart, and they will eat you. There is no doubt about that, okay? That's what they do to any other animal they want to eat. You're just another animal to them. They're not targeting you because you're a person, they're targeting you because you're an idiot. All right? So stay out of the water and you'll be safe.
We may also, I lost my words now.
You'll find them. Just speak in German for a bit. You'll be right.
Now, so Damian is like a typical Aussie. I'm German, and we are working in the travel industry. So we do not want to scare you off. You know, like by mentioning that there are crocodiles, it's not like you can't come into this area. You can, and you should.
People think when they get off the plane there's going to be a crocodile there. That's rubbish. There's not many crocodiles in North Queensland. Some, like, I can travel around and have a look in some areas and not find one for a few days. I mean, the population is quite low. We're just touching, and although it might sound a little bit scary, but it's just a serious subject to keep you safe.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can still go swimming in heaps of beautiful places. There's so much out on the Atherton Tablelands. You go out there, you can swim pretty much anywhere. Yeah. So yeah, see they're biting you too now. So there's plenty of places you can go swim perfectly 100% safe, and these areas, as I mentioned before, are pristine and magical. I'm in one place like Ulysses Butterfly up there. Yes. We're in a place like that at the moment, and the water's crystal clear. Yeah. There's various swimming holes all the way up Stony Creek. We found a swimming hole where there was nobody. We've just walked about another 20 metres, or probably about another 50 metres, sorry, just up a few rocks, found another beautiful little swimming hole where there's just nobody. So, yeah, and there's no crocodiles there. There's never going to be a chance of a crocodile coming up here, all right? So you're going to be perfectly safe. It's not a scare tactic, it's just for safety.
Safety,
yeah.
Cool.
It's like if you went to Canada, you wouldn't go running around in the forest smelling of meat, because they got bears there that will eat you, you know? You don't go around, you don't go on the African savannah and just walk. Yeah. You know, you take a vehicle with a trusted guide, and because there's lions there and hyenas and cheetahs and everything else, elephants and all that. They will ruin your day.
Stop it.
They will ruin your day, okay? They'll kill you. All those animals are highly evolved predators for their environment. There's no different with crocodiles. You wouldn't go to Africa and just walk across the savannah with a t-shirt and shorts on thinking you're going to be safe, a bunch of sausages in your pocket. Why would you go and do something like that where there's crocodiles? You don't go into crocodile territory, into the water. That's as easy as that too. Yeah. You just
be aware of it.
Stay back from the water. Yeah. Don't go in the water. You're good. Anyway, let's choose another animal.
Okay.
I think you get it.